Bebe Chess. Dr. Ramos is going to give you a little kind of like behind the scenes, a little kind of guide through so you understand what you're seeing once you join. This may be used also as promo, we'll see. As you can see, we haven't really launched, so it's mostly admin right now. I think only one member. I figured it could be the artist that is joined already, but he's a holder. So holders are going to be onboarded first, and then we're going to open it to people who are not really in kind of the NFT space, although we'll be selling the NFT for the lifetime access to this and whatever else we release in the future. All right, so you can see there's only one person online, but if this were more people, you'd see more people online. You can go to the community tab here, and there is the Ancient Sanctuary, similar to the Discord, where that's like the kind of like the regular chat. And here I have some like tweets, some posts on copyright, disclaimer, rules, some basic stuff, a welcome start here. The Hey Bebe, I have some comments here on how to use it. This is where you would drop questions for me. You would say, hey Bebe, can you give me some tips on this? Or you taught something in a module, I don't understand it, or I tried this, it wasn't working out for me. And could you do another video on this, or on the next coaching session, can you cover blah, blah, blah. So you can like really drop any question you want. This is really for the Digimonks team. So this is really for like admins only see this, this actual kind of community chat. It has another name, but I'm blanking right now on what it's called. Then we have the leaderboards. And in the leaderboards, you can see that when you start, you have access to, I think, the turning stress into flow. But then after that, you have to level up to access like the harmonizing nervous system, the quantum model to mental health, so on and so forth. And some of the higher ones require you to move up. So you go from sadhu to an initiate, to a seeker, to a shishya, degen, hardcore, master, enlightened, and eventually atman. And or like free spirit. And here is where you'll have access to my Voyage from Human to God series, developing a Buddha brain, so on and so forth. There's some really cool content I'll show you in the classroom. And there's more content to come, obviously. Even within some of these modules, there's some stuff that I have not released, some stuff that I'll be creating new. So, and it tells you like what level you are and how many points you have to level up. I expect, obviously, I don't know if I'll level up as quick as somebody else because I won't be really completing the modules, but I'll be active in the community chats with people there and answering any questions, what have you. And in addition, there is the calendar. And in this calendar, you'll see like our Spoon radio shows. They'll pop live. If you are a member, you'll receive an email notification to let you know when we have our weekly coaching in advance. It'll also show it on the community board up here if it's live on your like, oh shoot, I forgot about the show, and then you can go and jump on. I'll be adding as well in the calendar our Mindful Meta show that will be moving to Wednesday. So I'll be tweaking the Spoon radio. It won't be this week I'm doing every day, but next week it's going to change. I'll probably do like maybe a couple of shows, maybe on Monday and Friday. And then the Wednesday one will be the Mindful Meta. Depending on when you're watching this might not be current anymore. But it just gives you an idea of like that the calendar, how we can use it. In addition, I'll probably be using it to give suggested practices. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, probably. Maybe the weekend I won't give suggestions, but I'll drop suggestions, even maybe with a suggested time on when to practice something, so that, especially also if you have the app, you can turn on notifications and then get a notification. I will tell you, hey, practice such and such breathing technique from whatever module. And then you can, oh crap, let me go on the app and practice it. So I want to kind of make it a little bit more interactive that way. You can, of course, tell me what works. And if that time doesn't work for you, it gives you a notification. Maybe you can work around a meeting or something you have to do that practice before, after your meeting. In addition, we have the About section, and this just has some, the introductory video. You can check it out. This is like the monthly fee, very affordable, less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks that you would pay on a day-to-day basis. This really is a way to really level up your life. It includes a weekly newsletter, the weekly group coaching, direct access to me. If you have lifetime access, you get other perks. I'll be expanding a lot of this stuff later on. So check out this section. And then let's go to the classroom. It's probably the most interesting part. Here's where I would start. The video you're watching is in this section, as well as a video that will cover the what, why, who, and how. And that's a video I recorded. It's getting prepared and will be here. By the time you watch this, obviously it'll already be here. And then here is where you start. And this is available to anybody, but then the other ones, you have to kind of like be active and work your way up, show up to things, help out, post questions, answer questions, so on and so forth. It is definitely worth it. I may be tweaking that, maybe moving stuff around as we progress. Maybe something is too high, maybe I move it down, but I'll see how the dynamics work with the points. But I really haven't been that active and doing stuff, and I'm already like 8 points away. I probably post a few things and I'm already at level 3. And at level 3, I already would have access to harmonizing the nervous system, quantum model to mental health, and sleep like a baby. And all of these have a ton of content. You complete them, obviously earns you points as well. And then eventually, by the time you know it, you're already at these, and you keep kind of leveling up, and eventually you're already at Atman level with full access to everything. And then I'll be working on all of these other modules as we go, every week, kind of pushing forward more content. And as you can see, turning stress into flow is one of my flagship modules. And in this one, I go, typically you'll see that I will have like a little bit of theory. It has some like integration and some practices, whether it's mindfulness, breathing. There may be other things. There may be body move exercises and things of that nature that I'll be teaching. It depends on the section. This is one that's not out yet, how to unlock anandamide, the blissful amide, or your endogenous antidepressant, how to really like change your chemistry with the power of your own consciousness. I taught this in my Spoon radio show, and it's actually very interesting. Finding your flow, how to unlock more time for your own personal growth and development and for your own goals, even if you're like grinding on a 9-to-5 or some job that you're having to make ends meet. Even if you have to do your duties, how do you find your flow for other things, for your own passion and purpose? So that's something that I taught in a podcast version, but I'll be converting into an actual module, so don't miss out on that one. So as you see, there's going to be a lot of other cool stuff. There's another like really flagship module. I give a class on how to harmonize the nervous system. And for some reason, this one is at the bottom, but it should be at the top here. And you have part 1 and 2. You also have harmonizing breath, how to a few mindfulness practices, how to synchronize your brain. There's actually not a mindfulness practice. You're going to see it when you click it. You'll be able to see me showing an exercise that's really good as well for attention deficit, which we know everybody struggles with. My goal with this platform is to really take wellness and mindfulness to the digital age, especially for young millennials down that are struggling with the neurodevelopmental effects that technology has had on them, that has changed their chemistry and their nervous system in a variety of ways. And I want to really kind of get them back in sync, get them powered, get them focused to be able to level up their lives in a variety of ways. In addition, this Ready Made Genius is to really unlock your inner genius, to heal, to grow personally, professionally, at every level, spiritually, to be able to find your purpose, to find your passion, to really discover what you're here on earth to do. Loyal Human to God has a lot to do with that. That series, how to develop a monk's brain power, for example. That one is on this one down here on developing a Buddha brain. Of course, the Voyage Human to God. This is an unpublished book that I wrote of life mastery that I have not released at any point anywhere. And so this is actually going to be new only to members. Of course, my DNA hacking, which has been very popular. I talk about this in a number of different spots. You'll learn how to take your DNA, your software of life, and start to activate it in a different way. So stay tuned for that one as I upload content there. My free energy state, how to have limitless energy. And this one is very interesting, not knowing what it is to yawn, how to develop the practices that can sustain energy throughout the day, what really is when you're tired, what really is that fatigue? Is it physical? Is it mental? Is it a combination? What can you do to really unlock and abolish that fatigue? My traits of success that I've taught in a few places. This is going to have additional content added to it, how meditation and mindfulness can help. Here, this one actually also goes to the voyage from human to God when I teach purification in this section. There's some practice I'll refer back over here. So here I teach the purification sequence that was taught to me by Sri Dharma Mitra. And I'll teach other additional things that he didn't teach me, but that I've been practicing as well. Daily practices that I've been doing for various decades. These are great for countering a lot of the things that you do on a day-to-day basis. You're sitting at a desk and it's really impacting you both mentally and physically. What can you do to counter that? So I'll be going on the ins and outs of that and breaking it by almost like by body part. What can you do for your hips, let's say, for your hamstrings, for your lower back, mid back, upper back, for your nervous system, for your shoulders, neck, so on and so forth. So you don't want to miss that one. My Nutrition 101 will likely become a book as well that I've been working on the outline recently. My adaptogenic diet approach. This is something that I've been in-depth working on. It's really an approach of working out on my body, almost as you see over here, as a switch. When I push myself on one end, how do I bring myself back to the medium? When I'm at the other end, how do I bring myself back? And you can use diet as well to do this. I use certain herbs and approaches. I'll be teaching that the ins and outs of that. What can you take? Where can you get this stuff? So it's actually really, really cool and comprehensive. Man, who doesn't wish they could sleep like a baby? I go on my very best curated content on how to do that. I'll also be adding more content here. This is unique to Digimonks and to me, my quantum model to mental health, which is continuing to evolve and grow as I teach. I have some new content that I've been coming up with regards to this. This is really groundbreaking. I think it's really going to start to take off. And this is one that you don't want to miss. As I add more content, you want to come in here and check it out, really start to understand how it works. And you'll see how you can really start to harness the power of your own consciousness to really control the vibrations of life, to bring it to submission, to experience emptiness and void, to see yourself as you are, which I discussed in the final module. And it really relates to mental health and to many quantum principles. So that one is actually something really cool. This is really like a very unique platform. And it's unlike anything that exists out there. Jump in, be active. It's amazing. It really is. It's not because I created it, but it's really my life's work. I put a lot of work into this. So I would love for you to really dig deep, try it out, be a lifelong member, so that you can really grow with us as we keep releasing more content. Lifetime members also have access to live events, discounts, so on and so forth. Anything that we release that's under the Digimonks LLC, the business branch, which may include merchandise, the kids collection or mastermind, so many things, the live events, so on and so forth. Our AI Guru app, that's not out either. The digital ashram, where we'll be releasing a lot of digital content, healing NFTs, so much more. So stay tuned for a lot of great stuff. I hope to see you on the inside. At least give it a try. Jump in for a month. Check out the community. Check out the content. Try to level up quickly and go through some of the content. You will not regret it. I promise you. Hope to see you on the inside. On the other side, take care. Stay zen. Peace out.